Hi, my name is Dana Golden. We're going to continue with our intro to Python slideshow with a look at pandas. So what is pandas? Unlike Stata, in pandas you can have as many data frames as you want in memory. So Python allows you to have many arrays, which is very valuable because you might want to manipulate the arrays in different ways. Honestly, handling different data sets in Stata is a pain, and Python really fixes a lot of this. Pandas also takes the best parts of R and integrates them into Python. It makes it really easy to integrate a lot of different data frames, to merge them, to perform different manipulations on them. It is kind of a memory suck compared to the other parts of Python. It's a lot slower compared to NumPy or SciPy, but it's a very useful way to interface with some of the data you're going to be dealing with prior to getting into some of the more formal machine learning. Pandas also allows you to do anything you can do in Excel or Stata, and you can do it more programmatically and faster. So this is kind of a next level. If you've seen Stata or R, this is kind of a next level iteration of that. So in terms of summarizing data using pandas, df.head finds the first n rows in a data frame. df.describe provides descriptive statistics for columns, mean, median, range, whatnot. Sums the data frame along a particular axis. Min finds the smallest value in a data set. Max finds the largest value in a data set. Counts the non-null items in a data set. Median finds the data median. Mean finds the data mean. Var finds the data variance. Standard deviation finds the data standard deviation. And apply applies a function to each object in the data frame. So in pandas, you can group some data by doing group by and then doing .sum, or by any other aggregation function. So this allows you to choose a particular column and to create aggregate statistics or aggregate observations by that column. In terms of missing data, df.dropNA tosses out missing values. df.fillNA, a value, replaces values with chosen value. If you want to go from wide to long, melt takes data in wide format and translates it to long. There's a similar operation in R. Pivot takes data from long format and puts it in wide. You can also merge. Merge adds rows and columns between data sets of common ID. So you can merge either on rows or on columns. You can also append to add different. We can add two data sets to each other. So here we have left data frame key and B. Key is just going to match up between the data frames. And then we have A and B in the right data frame. So we have Y data frame, Z data frame. We're going to merge them together. And we're going to tell it to merge. And in this case, it assumes the key, but you normally will say left on, right on, or on equals. And then you have, here is a join between those. In this case, it's an inner join. Here, it's an outer join. The difference between an inner join and an outer join is an inner join only merges when keys are found between two data sets. So here, key 0 is in both, key 1 is in both, key 4 is in, key 3 is in both. This is an error. And then, with an inner join, you only combine what's the same in both. With an outer join, you combine what in each of the data frames fully. With a left join, you only keep what's in the left data frame. With a right join, you can only keep what's in the right data frame. So here is that again, types of merge. Here you have left, which is you have this Venn diagram, and you have everything in the left, nothing is in the right, and not on the left. Here you have this Venn diagram right join, everything that's in the right, nothing that's in the left, and on the right. You have this inner join, which is just the intersection between both of them, and there's this outer join, which is the union of both. You can combine data sets using append and concat. These add rows to a pre-existing data set or extend data set with no column. So concat, you combine several different data frames together, and append, you take the first data frame and you add it in the second data frame. Concat is now preferred because it's a better way of combining data frames. So here's how to append new rows in a data frame. You just .append, you add these two things together. Here's for plotting in pandas. df.plot.hist provides a histogram of all columns. df.plot.scatter provides a scatter plot of specific columns. This is different from matplotlib, but you can see how these plots look here. Finally, we're going to talk about window functions. These are very important in SQL, as you will see later on. So df.expanding turns an expanding object, which allows you to summarize the data cumulatively. This is useful if you're doing something like a cum sum, which is used for anomaly detection. Basically, you're summarizing up data throughout, or you're seeing how the data changes throughout, maybe taking the standard deviation throughout. And rolling, return to rolling object, allowing summary functions to be applied to windows of length n. So maybe you want to get the last 2 observations, the last 3 observations. That's how you do this. And remember, this is dependent on the index. So you have to set the index to use these window functions. But yeah, that is our introduction to Pandas.